Yo, it's your boy Jet Sanders here. And today I got some UFC fight night predictions between JDM and Prates. Now, I had literally just fucking recorded this video a minute ago, but my phone decided you don't have enough storage, and it didn't even fucking say the part that I recorded. So, there I am, redoing this fucking bullshit once again. And I ain't gonna do what I did before. I had a whole introduction and everything. Now it's just gonna be half-assed because I ain't even fucking in the mood no more. Anyways, Marwan Rahiki versus Ali Schmid. Now, this dude Marwan is coming off a knockout over Harry Hardwick, who was a fighter that was highly fucking pushed or hyped up by this dude Guru. And, well, so far he ain't been really showing out too well in the UFC, but he did have a fantastic fight with this dude Rahiki, but he also got his jaw broke by him. So, this dude Ali Schmid, ain't nobody even fucking heard of this dude. 4-2? Man, who the fuck is this dude? And he's making a date. Man, this just screams Rahiki getting an easy dub, man. So, if you think Rahiki ain't gonna knock this dude out, you tripping. Rahiki by murder in the first round. Next up, Tim Elliott versus Steve Erceg. So, Tim Elliott, originally, I was thinking in my head when I first see this fight, I might have gone with him. But when we start to dig a little deeper, we start to see more, you know what I'm saying? So Tim's on a 2-fight win streak, and Steve Erceg's coming off of a 1-win fight over O'Day Osborne. And Tim, his most impressive win right now against Kai Asakura. Now, when I look back at these fights, I go and I watch Tim Elliott versus Asakura. Asakura was piecing bro up. We gotta admit that. Bro was getting tagged up a little bit in there. But Tim Elliott found a way to get it to the ground, and he managed to get the choke in. And if we remember, Kai Asakura, his first fight was against Pantoja, and he got choked out pretty fast. So, we look back at Steve Erceg's recent fights against Brandon Moreno. That was a pretty close fight. They stayed standing most of the time. I don't think they really touched the ground. But even in that fight, Erceg did land more strikes on Brandon than Brandon did. But he landed more significant strikes, and they were fighting in Mexico City, so, But anyways, I look more into it, and I think, man, if Kai Asakura can piece Elliott up, but, he lacks the grappling. Zero grappling from fucking Kai Asakura. So, Erceg, on the other hand, was able to hang with Pantoja the full fight. Some people even think he might have gotten robbed in that one. But with these two guys in this fight, I'm going to go with Steve Erceg by unanimous decision. I think it'd be a sick fight, but I think Steve's going to be able to outstrike him. And even in the exchanges where they're grappling, I think Steve Erceg's going to be able to get the advantage in it. So next up, Quillen Southkill versus Beneil Dariush. Now, before that Moicano win, Beneil Dariush's last fight before that was in 2023 against Arman Tsarukyan. And then he just recently got knocked out by St. Denis. So, this guy's been flatlined twice already. And, that last one against Moicano, that was impressive. But, he kind of just stayed a step ahead of him. With Quillen, on the other hand, he's already shown that he's well-rounded. He can go the distance against Ashmus, and then Malarkey. He showed he's got that submission skill in there too. So with him already proving that, and I think knocking out Haqparast is crazy, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with Quillen by knockout. I think Beneil's on his way out. He got lucky with the win against Moicano. Not lucky. Stop that. He won that fight. But I think what I mean is the favorable matchup. So, but I got Quillen by knockout. So, next up, we got our motherfucking main event. JDM versus Carlos Prates. So, JDM, of course, is coming off of a loss to Islam. And before that, he was undefeated in the UFC. He was the UFC champion, beat Bilal in one of the most exciting fights of that year. And, he's a fucking beast. He's a beast out there. He's got sharp striking, sharp boxing. He's also showed that he's got decent grappling against Bilal, but it was nowhere present against Islam. Carlos Prates, on the other hand, he's coming off of 2 knockout wins against Leon and Jeff Neal, who, just got knocked out by Medic. And, Homeboy's also on a landslide right now. He's on like a 3-fight lose streak. So right now, Carlos Prates' most current wins are over 2 people that really aren't, in my opinion, that amazing. I think that when he fights JDM, I think JDM's boxing, I think he'll be able to move a lot slicker. I think he's going to throw a lot of body shots to Prates. I think when you go back to watch his fights with taller opponents like Randy Brown and Kevin Holland, I feel like this is going to be kind of like those fights, The taller guy, he's going to be overreaching, trying to get to JDM, and I feel like even Prates is kind of looking at JDM like, why are you scared? Why are you scared? But I think that this is going to be a win for JDM. When I look back at the Prates and Gary fight, Gary was able to outstrike Prates. Gary was able to out-grapple Prates, and that's the thing is I think that JDM can outstrike Prates. I think he can have Prates looking slow in there. So I could be wrong because, any one shot from Prates will sleep him. But I trust that JDM's skill in his boxing stand-up is going to win him the fight, and his ability to mix it up a little bit will also be a key factor in this fight. I think if he doesn't lose the focus, I think if he don't fucking get self-defeated by the time, the rounds are coming like he was against Islam, I think he can pull this off. So, yeah, that's it. I got Rahiki, I got Steve Erceg, I got Quillen, and I got JDM getting these wins. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all like and subscribe. Y'all leave a comment. Y'all let y'all boy know who y'all think is going to take it. Because I really do think that JDM can do this. I really believe so. It took a lot to even, kind of come up with these, who do I think is going to win how? So, but after carefully looking, I think JDM can do this. I think he can pull it off. And he needs it. So, but other than that, that's it. That's all. You guys like and subscribe. Leave a comment. And until next time, peace.